Yesterday, on June 24, 2026, two massive earthquakes struck Venezuela within 40 seconds of each other. The first was magnitude 7.2. Before people could even process what was happening, a second one hit at magnitude 7.5. It was the strongest earthquake to strike Venezuela in over 125 years. Buildings collapsed across Caracas. The international airport was destroyed. Entire neighborhoods in La Guaira were leveled. As of now, at least 164 people are confirmed dead, hundreds more are injured, and rescue teams are still searching through the rubble. The USGS estimated potential economic losses between $10 and $100 billion, up to 20% of Venezuela's entire GDP, wiped out in 40 seconds. But here's what most people do not realize about earthquakes. They are not random disasters. They are the Earth's way of releasing energy that has been building up for years, decades, sometimes centuries. The ground you are standing on right now is not solid. It is floating. The Earth's surface is broken into enormous slabs of rock called tectonic plates, 7 major ones and dozens of smaller ones, that drift across the planet's surface at roughly the speed your fingernails grow. When those plates collide, slide past each other, or pull apart, the friction builds up pressure along fault lines. When that pressure exceeds the strength of the rock, it snaps, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves that we experience as an earthquake. And here are 15 facts about earthquakes that will change the way you think about the ground beneath your feet. Number 1. The Earth experiences roughly 500,000 detectable earthquakes every year. Of those, about 100,000 can be felt by humans, and roughly 100 cause damage. That means, on average, more than one earthquake strong enough to cause damage occurs somewhere on Earth every 3 days. Number 2. The deadliest earthquake in recorded history struck Shaanxi, China in 1556. It killed an estimated 830,000 people. Most of the victims lived in Yaodong, cave dwellings carved into soft loess cliffs that collapsed instantly. It remains the deadliest natural disaster of any kind in human history. Number 3. The most powerful earthquake ever recorded struck Chile on May 22, 1960. It measured magnitude 9.5. The energy released was equivalent to 2.7 billion tons of TNT, roughly 100,000 times the energy of the Hiroshima atomic bomb. The resulting tsunami crossed the entire Pacific Ocean. Waves reached Japan 22 hours later, killing 142 people over 17,000 kilometers away from the epicenter. Number 4. Earthquakes can change the length of a day. The 2011 magnitude 9.1 earthquake in Japan shifted the Earth's mass distribution so dramatically that it sped up the planet's rotation. The day became 1.8 microseconds shorter. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake did the same, shortening the day by 2.68 microseconds. Number 5. Earthquakes can move entire cities. The 2010 magnitude 8.8 earthquake in Chile moved the city of Concepcion 3 meters to the west. Buenos Aires, over 1,300 kilometers away in Argentina, shifted 2.5 centimeters. Even the Falkland Islands, 2,600 kilometers away, moved 1 centimeter. Number 6. The San Andreas Fault in California moves roughly 46 millimeters per year. At that rate, Los Angeles and San Francisco will be side by side in approximately 15 million years. Eventually, Los Angeles will slide north past San Francisco entirely. If you are learning something new, subscribe to the Odd Vault and hit the bell, because the facts only get crazier from here. Number 7. Moonquakes are real. Apollo astronauts placed seismometers on the moon that recorded thousands of moonquakes between 1969 and 1977. Some lasted for over 10 minutes, far longer than most earthquakes. The moon has no tectonic plates, so moonquakes are caused by tidal forces from the Earth and by the moon slowly shrinking as its interior cools. Number 8. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake released so much energy that it made the entire planet vibrate like a bell. Scientists detected oscillations in the Earth that continued for weeks after the initial quake. The planet was literally ringing. Number 9. Earthquakes can be triggered by human activity. Fracking, mining, reservoir filling, and even underground nuclear testing have all been documented as causes of induced seismicity. The state of Oklahoma went from experiencing 2 magnitude 3 earthquakes per year to over 900 per year after the expansion of wastewater injection from oil and gas operations. Number 10. Animals may sense earthquakes before they happen. In 2020, researchers tracked animals on an Italian farm and found that cows, sheep, and dogs became restless hours before earthquakes struck. The theory is that animals can detect subtle changes in groundwater chemistry, electrical signals in the rock, or infrasound waves that humans cannot perceive. Number 11. The longest earthquake ever recorded lasted for 32 years. Known as a slow slip event, it occurred beneath the Indonesian island of Enggano, starting in 1829. Unlike traditional earthquakes, slow slip events release energy so gradually that they are undetectable without modern instruments. Scientists only discovered this one in 2023 by analyzing coral growth patterns. Number 12. An earthquake beneath the ocean floor can displace billions of tons of water, creating a tsunami that travels across the ocean at the speed of a commercial jet, up to 800 kilometers per hour. In deep water, the wave may be less than a meter high, but as it approaches shallow coastline, it slows down and compresses upward, potentially reaching heights of 30 meters or more. Yesterday's Venezuela earthquake triggered tsunami warnings across the Caribbean, including Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Number 13. The concept of earthquake-proof buildings does not exist. Engineers use the term earthquake-resistant. No building can be made completely immune to seismic forces. The goal of modern engineering is not to prevent damage, but to prevent collapse, keeping the structure standing long enough for people to evacuate. Japan leads the world in this technology, with buildings mounted on massive rubber bearings and hydraulic dampers that absorb seismic energy. Number 14. Each whole number increase on the earthquake magnitude scale represents roughly 32 times more energy released. A magnitude 8 earthquake releases 32 times more energy than a magnitude 7. A magnitude 9 releases 32 times more than a magnitude 8, which means it releases roughly 1,000 times more energy than a magnitude 7. The Venezuela earthquake was magnitude 7.5. A magnitude 9 releases over 170 times more energy. Number 15. We cannot predict earthquakes. Despite decades of research, hundreds of billions of dollars in funding, and the most advanced sensor networks on the planet, no scientist has ever successfully and reliably predicted when and where an earthquake will strike. We can identify fault zones. We can calculate probabilities over decades, but we cannot say that an earthquake will hit a specific city on a specific day. The Earth keeps its schedule to itself, and that is what makes earthquakes so terrifying. They are not rare. They happen every single day. But the big ones, the ones that reshape cities and rewrite maps, arrive without warning. The ground you trust, the floor you stand on, the foundation beneath your home, it is all floating on a sea of molten rock, carried by plates that move, collide, and crack on a schedule that no human can read. Yesterday it was Venezuela. Tomorrow it could be anywhere. The Earth is alive, and every earthquake is its heartbeat. This has been The Odd Vault. If this unlocked something in your mind, subscribe, because we open a new vault every week. What they didn't tell you, we will.